When your Costway portable air conditioner won't turn on, start with these essential power checks. First, examine the power cord carefully for any visible damage like cuts, kinks, or exposed wires. Next, verify the outlet is working by testing it with another device. Sometimes outlets can fail or lose power without obvious signs. Finally, check your home's circuit breaker panel. Air conditioners draw significant power and can trip breakers, especially if the circuit is overloaded with other appliances. If your unit powers on but isn't cooling effectively, the problem is likely related to airflow or ventilation. Let's examine the most common cooling issues. The most common cause of poor cooling is a dirty air filter. A clogged filter restricts airflow, forcing your unit to work harder while cooling less effectively. The exhaust hose is equally critical for proper cooling. This hose must expel hot air outside, and any obstruction will cause the unit to recirculate hot air, defeating the cooling process. Drainage problems are another common issue with portable air conditioners. These units collect moisture from the air, and this water must be properly managed to prevent overflow and maintain cooling efficiency. Most Costway units display FL when the internal drain tank is full. This is your cue to empty the tank immediately, as the unit will stop cooling to prevent water damage. For continuous operation, especially in humid conditions, you can set up a drain hose for automatic water removal. This prevents the FL error and allows uninterrupted cooling. Remember that many Costway models feature self-evaporating technology, which uses collected water to cool the condenser coils. However, in very humid conditions, manual drainage may still be necessary for optimal performance. Costway air conditioners use error codes to communicate specific problems. The most common error codes you'll encounter are E3 and E4, which typically indicate temperature sensor failures. Similarly, the E4 error code also points to temperature sensor issues. Both codes suggest that the internal temperature monitoring system has failed and may require sensor replacement. When dealing with error codes, follow a systematic troubleshooting approach. This flowchart shows the proper diagnostic sequence for identifying and resolving AC problems. If your unit stops working randomly, there are two main causes to check. First, verify that the timer function isn't accidentally activated, causing scheduled shutdowns. Second, an overheating compressor can trigger automatic shutdowns as a safety measure. When this happens, allow the unit to cool down for 30 minutes before attempting to restart. For persistent issues, try resetting your unit. The reset process involves 3 simple steps that can resolve many temporary malfunctions. Some issues require professional attention. If cooling performance remains poor after troubleshooting, refrigerant leaks may be the cause. This requires specialized equipment and expertise. Remember, attempting complex repairs without proper training can be dangerous and may void your warranty. When in doubt, consult a qualified HVAC technician for safe and effective repairs.